tragedy grips Savi's world this October as Rajat's shocking death sends ripples through every relationship. While grief consumes her, Neil's desperate search for Tejaswini leads him into a dark maze of secrets, betrayal, and danger. As hidden truths unravel, both families find themselves on the brink of emotional collapse. Wednesday, October 15th, 2025. Savi's world shatters as Rajat's lifeless body is brought home. Her cries echo through the prison house, leaving everyone in stunned silence. As she clutches his photograph, memories of their laughter and arguments haunt her. Neil, meanwhile, begins his frantic search for Tejaswini, following a trail that only leads to unsettling clues about her disappearance. His investigation takes a darker turn when he discovers inconsistencies in the official report and a name that keeps resurfacing. Back home, Sai refuses to believe her father is gone, asking Savi when he'll come back. Her innocent questions pierce through Savi's fragile composure, pushing her to make a silent promise to find out who did this, no matter what it costs her. Thursday, October 16th, 2025. At the funeral, Bhagyashri and Tara lash out at Savi, accusing her of bringing misfortune upon the family. Their harsh words cut deep, but Savi remains numb, holding Rajat's wedding ring close to her chest. Amid the chaos, Neil faces his own crisis when reporters corner him with questions about Tejaswini, hinting at a scandal that could destroy his career. Neil brushes off the media, but can't shake the fear that Tejaswini's disappearance and Rajat's death are somehow connected. Alone in his office later that night, he replays her last voice message, a trembling whisper warning him about something she had discovered. Friday, October 17th, 2025. Fueled by grief and anger, Savi swears to catch Rajat's killer herself. She visits the police station, only to face cold interrogation and insinuations that she knows more than she's saying. Her pleas for justice are met with indifference, driving her to begin her own investigation. Neil, too, is summoned for questioning. The police suspect Tejaswini's disappearance might be linked to the murder. He remains calm under pressure, but internally spirals as he realizes the person he trusted most may have been hiding a dangerous truth. Saturday, October 18th, 2025. A crucial lead surfaces when the forensic team discovers a guitar plectrum near Rajat's body, a small but vital clue hinting at a musician's involvement. While the police pursue this angle, Savi struggles to hold her family together. Sai, sensing her mother's pain, innocently asks if her father has gone to the stars. Savi forces a smile through tears, telling her that Rajat now shines above them, watching over their little family. Later that night, Savi clutches Rajat's old guitar, realizing it's missing one plectrum, the same kind found at the crime scene. Her blood runs cold as she wonders if Rajat's own music held the secret to his death. Sunday, October 19th, 2025. Neil visits the police station with new information and admits knowing about Tejaswini and Rituraj's past. He confesses that she once loved Rituraj, but broke ties after discovering his criminal dealings. Flashbacks reveal Tejaswini's heartbreak and fear, painting a picture of a woman trapped between love and morality. Alone later, Neil listens to an old song Tejaswini had written for him, tears welling in his eyes. Each lyric now feels like a hidden message, perhaps a clue she left behind. Meanwhile, Savi continues her silent fight, unaware that the same web ensnaring Tejaswini is slowly closing in on her too. Monday, October 20th, 2025. Determined to expose the truth, Savi storms into Rituraj's office and accuses him of destroying Tejaswini's life. Rituraj, with a cold smirk, throws venomous insults at Tejaswini's character, calling her manipulative and unfaithful. His words ignite Savi's fury. She slaps him in front of his men and warns that he'll pay for everything. Later, she breaks down alone, clutching Rajat's photo and vowing she won't rest until justice is done for both him and Tejaswini. Meanwhile, Neil begins to piece together the puzzle of Tejaswini's final days. He discovers a payment made from her account to a private investigator, one who vanished shortly after her disappearance. Realizing she may have been chasing a dangerous truth, Neil becomes haunted by guilt for not protecting her. His heart grows heavier when he receives an anonymous text, "Stop digging, or you'll lose what's left of her." Tuesday, October 21st, 2025. A mysterious blaze engulfs a small house on the city's outskirts, the same location Neil had traced as Tejaswini's last known hideout. As firefighters battle the inferno, Neil watches helplessly, terrified that the flames may have destroyed the final evidence of what really happened to her. The discovery of a woman's bracelet amid the ashes deepens his anguish, making him fear the worst. Back home, Savi faces a new nightmare. Little Sai suddenly goes missing from school. Panic sweeps through the Pradhan family as she frantically searches the streets, calling her daughter's name. When she finally finds Sai near a temple, clutching a candle and praying for her father's return, Savi collapses in tears. The moment strengthens her resolve. She cannot lose another loved one to the shadows of deceit. Wednesday, October 22nd, 2025. Neil's stoic mask crumbles as he listens to Sai tell him she misses her father because no one sings lullabies like Papa. Her words cut through his heart, leaving him speechless. He promises Sai he'll help her mother find peace, but his voice trembles. He knows the peace they seek lies buried in lies. Savi, meanwhile, stumbles upon shocking documents proving that Rajat's company was on the brink of bankruptcy long before his death, suggesting financial betrayal may be at play. That night, she confronts Bhagyashri, demanding answers about missing funds from Rajat's account. Bhagyashri feigns ignorance but nervously avoids eye contact. Later, Savi overhears her on a call, warning someone to stay quiet or face consequences. A chilling realization dawns. Rajat's death wasn't October 23rd, 2025. Financial troubles begin to mount as Savi struggles to pay Riddhi's tuition fees. She sells off household items to make ends meet, her pride eroding bit by bit. At the same time, Neil withdraws emotionally, haunted by the burning house and the anonymous threats. The distance between them grows, but an unspoken bond of shared pain lingers in every silence. Late at night, Savi overhears a suspicious conversation between Rituraj and a man she recognizes from Rajat's funeral, a member of the Pradhan board. Their talk confirms her worst fears. Rajat may have uncovered a money laundering ring before his death. Terrified but resolute, Savi secretly records their conversation, knowing she now holds the evidence that could change everything. Friday, October 24th, 2025. As Sai's grief deepens, she innocently asks Neil to sing one of Rajat's favorite songs. His trembling voice fills the air, breaking Savi's heart as she realizes how much Sai has lost. Meanwhile, Shrichand, the wealthy and ruthless businessman with deep political ties, reveals his darker side. Furious that Savi's curiosity threatens his human trafficking network, he orders his men to silence her before she speaks. Unaware of the danger closing in, Savi continues her investigation. When she notices a car tailing her late at night, her instincts kick in. She ducks into a crowded market and loses them, shaken but alive. That night, she can't sleep, replaying Rajat's final words and wondering if his death was connected to the same people now after her. Saturday, October 25th, 2025. Savi gathers her courage and directly questions Rituraj about Rajat's and Tejaswini's deaths. Her confrontation is fiery. Rituraj mocks her amateur detective act, but his forced laughter betrays fear. Before she can press further, the Pradhans arrive with police officers, accusing Savi of tampering with evidence and conducting an unauthorized investigation. Savi pleads her case, but ACP Manjarekar coldly warns her to leave it to the professionals. Feeling betrayed and cornered, Savi spends the night outside the police station, waiting for a chance to speak to the ACP privately. When she finally does, she hands him the audio recording she captured, only for him to delete it in front of her eyes. "You're playing with fire, Mrs. Pradhan," he says softly, before walking away, leaving her trembling with fury and despair. Sunday, October 26th, 2025. Neil publicly defends Tejaswini's name during a live media debate, shutting down rumors that she was involved in criminal activity. His passionate words earn applause, but backstage, ACP Manjrekar confronts him, warning him to stop protecting a dead woman with too many secrets. Elsewhere, Savi storms into the ACP's office, demanding accountability, and in her rage, she pushes his desk files, scattering them across the floor. In response, he suspends her from duty for insubordination. The suspension devastates her, not because of the job, but because it means losing the only legal platform she had to pursue justice. As she walks home under pouring rain, she recalls Rajat's smile and whispers, "They can take my badge, but not my fight." Monday, October 27th, 2025. Srichand, sensing opportunity, manipulates ACP Manjrekar by offering him a bribe to destroy evidence linked to his trafficking operation. Meanwhile, Tara and Bhagyashree corner Savi at home, accusing her of bringing shame to the family by getting suspended. "You've ruined Rajat's name and now ours," Tara yells, while Bhagyashree sneers that Savi should stop pretending to be a hero. Savi breaks down momentarily, but quickly regains her composure. She tells them that one day, the truth will expose everyone who betrayed Rajat, including those within the family. That night, she stares at her police uniform one last time before locking it away, whispering, "Now I fight as his wife, not his officer." Tuesday, October 28th, 2025. Savi approaches Neil for help, begging him to use his connections to reopen Rajat's murder case. But Neil, exhausted and fearful, refuses. He claims that going further will put everyone, including Sai, in danger. Heartbroken and feeling abandoned, Savi walks away, muttering that justice can't exist where fear rules. Later, Neil listens to a recording he'd found in Tejaswini's old phone, a chilling argument between Rituraj and an unknown man about his silence partner. Realizing the voice belongs to the same man seen near the burned house, Neil rushes to confront Rituraj. Their argument grows violent, and Neil shouts echo through the building as Rituraj denies everything. Just before leaving, Neil warns him, "I've got the proof, and this time, I'm not afraid." Wednesday, October 29th, 2025. Armed with the audio proof, Neil meets ACP Manjrekar and demands he reopen Tejaswini's case. Rituraj tries to play innocent, but Neil plays the recording in front of the media, exposing the cover-up. The revelation sends shockwaves through the city. For the first time, the truth about Tejaswini's innocence is acknowledged publicly. Yet Neil's triumph is short-lived when he receives another text. "You've chosen the wrong side." Savi, witnessing Neil's press conference, feels a surge of respect and pain. They both lost their loved ones to the same corruption. That night, she calls him, her voice trembling but sincere, "For Rajat and Tejaswini, we fight together now." Thursday, October 30th, 2025. With renewed determination, Savi and Neil present new evidence to the police, a set of financial transactions linking Rituraj to Shrichand's trafficking ring. But Rituraj arrives with his lawyer, spinning lies and producing fake alibis. Though temporarily proven innocent, he's expelled from the Pradhan company by Bhagyashree, who fears further scandal. Furious and humiliated, Rituraj swears vengeance. "If I fall, you all burn with me." Later, Neil comforts Savi, telling her the fight isn't over. "The truth bends, but it doesn't break," he says softly. For the first time, Savi allows herself to smile faintly, realizing that perhaps Rajat's spirit is guiding her through Neil's courage. Friday, October 31st, 2025. Under the serene glow of the night sky, Sai and Savi lie on the terrace, gazing at the stars. When Sai points to a bright one and says, "That's Papa," Savi's eyes fill with tears. She hugs her daughter tightly, silently praying for strength to face the coming battles. Meanwhile, Srichand pays an unexpected visit, not to threaten, but to return Savi's pawned gold, which she had sold for Riddy's college fees. Even warriors need rest, he says cryptically before leaving. Savi stares at the gold in disbelief, realizing it's not an act of kindness, it's a warning. Neil later calls to inform her that another name has surfaced in Rajat's case, one that connects back to her own family. As the call ends, Savi whispers to herself, "The real war begins now." As October closes, the darkness deepens around Savi and Neil. New truths rise, new enemies awaken, and the line between justice and vengeance begins to blur. November promises not peace, but reckoning.